Government officials have been fielding questions from lawmakers at the National Assembly today as a two-day interpellation session got underway. According to our Lee Min-young, things heated up with the ruling and opposition parties voicing contrasting opinions over several sensitive topics.
The first interpellation session of the 20th National Assembly kicked off on Monday morning, with government officials facing questions from lawmakers over the next 2 days. On Monday, lawmakers mainly focused on economic policy, and the ruling and opposition parties collided over the idea of a corporate tax hike. The main opposition Minjoo Party of Korea advocated for a higher corporate tax rate, saying it is the government's responsibility to use the revenue for vulnerable populations. It proposed a bill to push the corporate tax rate up to 25% from 22% for companies with a tax base above $43 million.
The trickle-down effect of the government's export policy, focusing on conglomerates, has reached its limit. Only if the society shares the fruits of growth is continuous job creation and further economic growth possible.
The ruling Saenuri Party disagreed, saying it's not the right time and it will only burden the economy amid the current global market uncertainties.
It's the people who'll be shouldering all the burden of raising corporate tax, not the companies, because they will cut salaries to pay the taxes.
Prime Minister Hwang Kyo-ahn sided with the ruling party, saying the government will avoid tax hikes that place a burden on people and businesses. Finance Minister Yoo Il-ho also expressed a negative view of the idea, saying that a corporate tax hike would hamper foreign investment. In the realm of foreign exchange policy, Representative Lee Jong-gu of the ruling party called for a managed floating exchange rate system like China, saying the market turbulence following Britain's decision to leave the European Union could trigger a currency war. Prime Minister Hwang said the government is reviewing a system that would allow the government to be more involved in rate settings. The government was also grilled over allegations that it was heavily involved in the process of providing government funding to normalize Daewoo Shipbuilding and marine engineering, even though it knew the company was facing allegations of accounting fraud. The interpellation session will continue on Tuesday with non-economic issues on the agenda. Lee Min-young, Arirang News.